Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, what is so sacred in your life that you'd defend it even in your final moment? Not just the big causes you talk about, the possessions you guard, or the relationships you protect fiercely. But at your core, is there a pursuit, a passion, a quiet work of the soul so essential that no invasion, no threat, no chaos, no end itself could make you abandon it? In the besieged streets of ancient Syracuse, where Roman soldiers stormed the walls and slaughter filled the air, Archimedes sat, absorbed in his diagrams, drawn in sand. When a soldier burst in, sword drawn, demanding surrender, the elderly genius, lost in geometry's eternal beauty, uttered his last words, "Do not disturb my circles." These weren't fearful plea or arrogant defiance. They were ultimate priority, echoing the Delphic call to know thyself. Even facing death, he guarded his sacred work, the pursuit of truth, pattern, understanding, above life itself. But what does that mean? How do we identify and defend our circles in a world that constantly interrupts, demands, and threatens to erase our deepest focus? Every day, invaders storm our walls. What notifications shatter concentration? What crises pull us from purpose? What fears or obligations override our essential work? From the first distraction of morning, we yield. Focus broken by urgency. Passions postponed for survival. Dreams interrupted by noise. And in this yielding, we rarely protect. What are my circles? The diagrams of my soul, that no intruder, no matter how grave, should disturb. Are you guarding your sacred pursuit with Archimedes' resolve, or letting the soldiers of distraction trample it daily? Countless lives end with circles disturbed, realizing too late that surrendering focus to chaos leaves legacies unfinished, books unwritten, inventions undiscovered, souls unexplored because interruptions won over integrity. The essential work dies not in grand tragedy, but in 1,000 small surrenders. But those who defend their circles, those who truly fulfill their genius, draw lines even soldiers respect. They know life's invaders come inevitably. They understand that "do not disturb" isn't entitlement. It's declaration of what matters most, preserving the work that outlives the body. Reflect on history's circle defenders. They didn't yield to interruption. They prioritized the eternal. Leonardo da Vinci, notebooks guarded amid wars and patronage demands, his circles of invention undisturbed till death. Marie Curie, working through poverty and prejudice, radiations circles her sacred ground, undeterred by illness or scorn. Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality defending practices circles against fame's distractions, building legacy shot by shot. What about you? What circles, your art, your thinking, your calling, are you letting soldiers disturb? What final stand could protect them? Defending your circles exceeds stubbornness. It's fierce prioritization. It's saying no to the urgent for the eternal. Focusing amid siege, continuing the work that defines you. It's about knowing. What diagrams am I drawing? What invaders must I repel? What noise distracts from essence? What undying life awaits the one who guards their circles? Yet, this defense requires clarity. It means knowing your true work. Realizing Romans conquer cities, but circles, ideas, truths conquer time. Accepting that death comes anyway, better with diagrams intact. Most let circles be trampled. They surrender, screens over study, busyness over depth, approval over authenticity. Fearing undisturbed focus seems selfish. But those who say, "do not disturb," they leave eternity changed. Ancient Syracuse fell, yet Archimedes' principles lift levers today. His final stand preserved what swords couldn't touch. The guardians, They achieved immortality through undisturbed pursuit. Will you draw your circles boldly? Will you defend them when the soldier comes, not with anger but absolute priority? So I challenge you today. Are you ready to protect your circles, not with isolated obsession, not ignored duties, but by breathing deeply, identifying your sacred work, and asking, what must remain undisturbed now? What interruption invades my essence? What urgency tramples my diagrams? What fear lets soldiers win? What would endure if I defended fiercely and profoundly? What immortal life awaits the circle guardian? Because here's the truth. Invaders always come. No life, no genius, no pursuit escapes the sword eventually. None preserves saying, "Here, I let them disturb." That legacy belongs to the defenders. Eternity favors the undisturbed. Yet, by prioritizing your circles daily, repelling intruders calmly, quieting chaos's demand, you'll complete what time honors. And once you truly guard, do not disturb my circles, no end erases your work. The world forever storms our walls. But your greatest power is in defending the diagrams within. Because when circles remain undisturbed, its beauty, its truth, its permanence, no soldier conquers you. No death silences you. No legacy fades. Because when you die with circles intact, your work lives forever. So today, draw your diagrams. Defend them quietly, not in rage, but resolve. Begin the ultimate stand, the life that says, even at the end, do not disturb my circles, because in that final priority, you become eternal.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.